Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into Basketball Wives. No Jackie Christie tonight. Let's go. So Brandy is on her way back from picking her husband and her son up from the airport. They're here to visit, right? But she was upset about how the situation had gone with her and Evelyn questioning her relationship with Brooke. She didn't like that so much. Are you all following Jen and Christian on their YouTube channel? Because they're doing an installation, right? And it's called Deal Breakers. So Jen said her deal breaker is cheating. They talked about what kind of cheating and all of that. Christian said his deal breaker is bad teeth and bad feet, right? So then Jen says her other deal breaker is being broke. She says she's actually allergic to it, right? And then she was like, "It's so many ways to make money. You can drive for Uber Eats. You can do Postmates. Like, you can do something." Then he says, "I've asked Jen, could I get a job?" So Jen is looking at him crazy. So she's like, "You have a career." He was like, "Yeah, I have a career, but I have a skill." So Jen said, "What are you talking about? He does investments. What is he wanting to do?" So then Christian said, "Maybe about 2 nights a week, I would like to bartend." So this is Jen's face, right? Now she done talked about Uber Eats and Postmates, but now she want to say bartenders don't make a lot of money, and the money they make is tips. Can they give me a Kelly bag? I think a Kelly bag is gonna be your last problem these days. So the girls are at the blending lab debriefing the cooking party, right? They're trying to figure out, well, Jen is trying to figure out what a conviction is for being a lady of the evening, allegedly that Jackie did in 1987, right? And then they go on to say, how did Jackie get an invite and a +1? Because as they were talking about the lady of the evening situation, Cheyenne was like, "No, I don't want to see it." And that made Jacelle feel a certain kind of way. But now Brooke is like, "What is Brandy doing?" Because I have talked to Brandy, I have cried to Brandy about how Jackie has made me feel, the way she's talked about me, the way she's talked about my daughter. And to say that she's trying to come around or she's trying to take accountability, like, that's just not working for Brooke. It won't work for me either. So Brooke is like, she's not confused. She's really hurt by Brandy's antics. And Evelyn is like, "I really don't know her that well, but I see you," right? She not really feeling Brandy at all. So Brandy and her family have gone to a paintball situation, right? So the baby Jason has gone on with the other person to do something, and her husband are sitting down talking. And as she's wiping paint off of his leg, he's like, "Ooh, we haven't done this in a long time. This has been a minute, I guess, since she touched him like that." But Brandy feels like that for a reason. So Brandy had an interview with Iyanla Vanzant, and Jason let it out, admitted that he cheated on Brandy with 341 women. 300, almost as many days that are in the year, right? How is Jason on this show with Brandy right now? How are you even talking to him? The baby has a cell phone. I would never see him ever again in life. But this is her husband. She says she's come a long way. They have these activities, so she's trying to get in a better place. They've been going to counseling, but Godspeed, because child, ain't no way. So Jacelle has found her tribe, right? She has found this group called Queer Aunties, and she has met this co-founder right here, Bree, and they do a lot of work in the community, and she just wants to be around people that are like her while her wife or her fiance is away playing basketball, so she can be comfortable in the city. So Bree was talking to her and introduced her to some other friends and invited her out to a community service project. So she's going to bring the other ladies. I'm really happy for her. So Brandy and Jason, Jen and Christian all met up to play pickleball, right? It was real cute. Brandy and Jason won, of course, because Jen is not that girl. So after pickleball, they're sitting here talking. They start talking about the wedding and everything and the money and the people. And then Brandy goes into talking about Jackie being MIA. She didn't come to her cooking class. And then she goes on to talk about how Evelyn was questioning her relationship with Brooke. Jennifer said I understand, however, I don't think you did it with malice, but there's a conversation that needs to be had. Now, one thing about Jen, she does not want to do any type of confrontation because she knows the answer to the question, but she's not going to say it right now. So Evelyn is having dinner at her house, and she has invited Brooke along with her son's friends' parents, and one of them, Evelyn's brother, and this is his wife. And Evelyn's son and their son are friends. So Brooke's brother is about it. He's like, "What's up with the baby? Let's pull up." And Brooke said if she had the address, she would. And she was like, she has to be careful because her son has mental illness. So when Evelyn asked like how long he's been dealing with this, she said since he was 9, he did something extremely bad and she had to have him committed. Brooke has been through a lot. She said, she's been through a lot of trauma with her son and then losing her daughter. She's been through a lot of trauma. She has been through a lot. So I can understand why she wouldn't want to be around Jackie, right? Because Jackie can literally take you over a cliff. And she has dealt with Jackie for a minute, but this last thing that Jackie did, going on those interviews, talking about she wasn't going to apologize and talking about Kayla, I get it. I've been through too much to deal with somebody that's crazy. I'm not going to do it. I don't blame her. Let me tell y'all something. This man right here is stressed out. Now, the way they are on this television, I like Christian for Jen. I think he's fun. She seems happy. This is a different Jen. I love this for her. But Jen is going to have to scale it down a little bit because this man is worried. Actually, his watch, his bracelet, and his necklace could pay his restitution because that has come into question. A little under $250,000, which Jen said is about how much the wedding cost. And he's not clear from his probation. So we need to get that taken care of so they can actually go to Paris and get married. This is a lot. Him being on parole and still having to pay restitution. Like right here, he's saying it's so many tedious things and they named off everything they need. I want Jen to have the wedding of her dreams. I really and truly do. But I think they just need to go on and do something real simple. And then after they get all this taken care of, go to Paris next year. I mean, Jen may pull it off. I'm sure she's going to pull it off. But the way he's talking, he's a little stressed. So Jen said she knew about the restitution when she started talking to him. But she never knew the number. And this is just bad timing. Jen, how could you not ask how much it is? Like that would even help you deciding if you're going to have a destination wedding, especially if under $250,000 has not been paid. And that's almost how much the wedding cost. And your husband, your soon-to-be husband is stressed out. Child. And baby, these women over here in Paris are not playing with Jen and Christian. They need the budget amount because they can't do anything without any money. So Jen is like, we're going to get back to you. I know that's right. So Giselle lets everybody know she did not invite Jackie, basically just so they could have a nice time. And like Brooke said, it's been a breath of fresh air. And she said then she did not invite Cheyenne either because she kind of don't rock with her like that. But then Brandy wants to take this time to make a point, which was bad. She was telling Evelyn that instead of questioning her about her relationship with Brandy, she should have been questioning Cheyenne when they were talking about Jackie's lady of the evening situation. Evelyn said, no, I don't have to question her about nothing because I don't care about either one of them. Exactly. Brandy, it was just bad. It was just the wrong time. It just didn't land. So they had a good community service day. The ladies delivered food. Now they're on the rooftop. Giselle introduced her new friends to her old friends, and they were dancing and having a good time. Now the ladies are talking. So when Evelyn said that, you're sitting here talking to this person, talking about she's taking accountability. She would never take accountability. Brandy, you sat down with Jackie and told her she needed to apologize to Brandy, and she was flabbergasted. So Brandy's sitting over there looking crazy because she's like, how would you feel if somebody was talking about your baby when your baby was going through that, baby Jason, the way Jackie has talked about my child and not taking accountability? She not fooling with her, right? And now she's gotten upset and emotional and she had to leave. Brandy doesn't get it. Because Giselle just told Brandy when she brings up Jackie's name in front of Brooke, it destroys her in her eyes. Brandy doesn't get it. Baby, I was like Evelyn. When Brandy said that Jackie had a heart, it was time to go. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.